This is the Reds POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Cincinnati Reds. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Reds POSTCAST, part of the Locked On Reds Podcast Network, brought to you by the Locked On Podcast Media Network as well. My name is Tim Daniel. I've been covering the Reds in podcast form for 5 years at different publications such as Late Night Reds and The Riverfront. If you are checking me out for the first time, thank you so much for hanging out. You probably could have picked a better game, but be sure to give me a subscription here on YouTube or on your podcast app of choice for no cost. You can also get my good friends Jeff Carr and Stephen Offenbaker Monday through Friday on Locked On Reds. On this afternoon show, early evening-ish, on the flying pig really threw everything off. The Cincinnati Reds lose today to the Washington Nationals 4-1. Not good. We're going to discuss their inability to hit with runners in scoring position. Was really bad today. Everyone had a strikeout today. Everyone on the team. Jose Trevino was flirting with not having one at the end, and then had that so. And then, of course, Nick Martinez deserved a lot better than he got today. So can't not wait to get to it with you all today, but let's go ahead and let's get started.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Our first part of the day, we're going to discuss the Reds' inability to hit with runners in scoring position and how much that really sucked. For the second night in a row, Reds really struggled with that. They were 0-for-7 tonight with runners in scoring position. You know how many guys they left on base? 7. You know how many runs they lost by? 3. So they had their chances. Their offense was blanked for four innings consecutively before Marte's hit. And in the 5th inning, they had the bases loaded, drawing walks, and couldn't make anything happen in a 1-1 game. So that was really terrible. I mean, MacKenzie Gore, who has led the league in strikeouts, they had him on the ropes and they couldn't make it happen. And that is frustrating because I don't necessarily say that the Reds needed this one, but you want this one, right? You're Sunday afternoon, it's a split series so far. You're about to go on the road. This one would have felt really good, but these last 2 days were abysmal in situations where they really needed to pick up some things. And offense has been really, like I've said, offense has been pretty consistent for a while now of late. But last night, 2 of 12 for runners in scoring position. Today, 0-for-7. So last 2 days, 2 of 19. I don't have it in front of me in my notes, so I'm just going to go ahead and look real quick, see what the Nationals look like with runners in scoring position. Today, 3 of 8. Pretty solid. And last night, they went 7 for 18. So they went 10 for 26, and the Reds had that. Yowza, that's not good. And I understand, you can saw me the case Austin Hayes is not there, who really has capitalized really well with runners in scoring position, but they still have other guys who need to swing the bat and become competitive, and they did not have that today. Besides Tyler Stevenson, he had a home run. That was cool. Tied the game up. And from there, they just couldn't get anything else going, which was really difficult to deal with. Because now you're looking at this situation where I'm going to shout out my guy. I can pull up my X account. I bookmarked some tweets I wanted to share with you guys today that really jumped out to me, that really stood out. So my guy on Base Machine Reds fan Brandon, for those who know, if you're on the X accounts, which I don't know why I still am, but I digress. Nationals bullpen ranks entering today: 30th in ERA, 6.79. 28th in fielding independent pitching, 4.77. 29th in walk rate, 12.1. And strikeout to walk rate, 27th. You know what they did to the Reds today? 4 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. That is really bad. The other thing that really jumps out is the Reds against teams against under 500. For some reason or another, I know everyone wants to talk about the plate of the competition thing, and I can't argue it right now. I can't, because I thought this was a team they would really beat. I thought they were going to this game significantly better than them, and they didn't seem to have anything going for them. I get it's baseball. I get it's weird and weird things happen every day, but the way that this homestand went total between the St. Louis series, where you split that series and you lose 2 out of 3 to the Nationals, teams you really should beat up on. Like, that's where you take that next step in being this team that a lot of us think the Reds can be. And they didn't do it. They didn't capitalize on that, and they let this one go away. I see Gary here. He says, one of those days I didn't expect him to beat Gore. I understand that, but they had their chances. They had him on the ropes. Couldn't make it happen. So just really not a great day. But you know what? They go to Atlanta tomorrow. Maybe getting away from GABP will be a good thing for them. I certainly hope so. But we shall see how that goes as well. So, hey, one other thing that really jumped out today, they struck out a lot. Like a lot. And to the point that they would have been giving away pizza if they were the opposing team. So we're going to chat about that here in just a moment.
This is what you'll
Of course, all my ads went away as I do this. That's pretty cool. Scaling your business requires the right expertise at the right time. With Upwork, you can find specialized freelancers in marketing, developing, design, and more. Experts ready to help you take your business to the next level. Upwork gives businesses flexibility by connecting them with top freelance talent across multiple industries, including IT, AI, web development, and marketing. Whether you need extra hands for a project or a long-term partner, Upwork makes hiring simple and affordable. If you need help with a marketing campaign, Upwork connects you with a freelance expert who delivers incredible results. Visit Upwork.com right now and post your job for free. That's UPWORK.com. Upwork.com to connect with top talent and grow your business today. Ever check your bank account and wonder, where did all my money go? Between dining out, online shopping, and entertainment, it's easy to lose track. That's where Monarch Money comes in, your personal CFO, giving you full visibility and control of your finances. Monarch Money isn't just a budgeting app. It's a complete financial command center. You can track your accounts, investments, and spending in one place, so you just stop managing your money and start building wealth. Me? Man, was I spending a lot of money on, all right, I'm going to show my nerdy side here, action figures. Yeah. Action figures. Absolutely love them. You name it, I had to have it, whether it's Star Wars, WWE, Marvel Legends, I had to have it, and got a little out of control there. When I started using Monarch and I realized how much I was spending on it, now I budget smarter and save more. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. That's monarchmoney.com, code LOCKEDONMLB for 50% of your first year. Thank all of you everydayers for hanging out with me tonight on the postcast as we talk about yet an unfortunate Cincinnati Reds loss. If you are hanging out today, thank you so much. And if you are checking us out here on your regular podcast feed of choice, check out Locked On Reds with Jeff Carr and Stephen Offenbaker on Monday through Friday. All right, let's see where this game kind of like turned on its wheels.
Time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
The fifth inning, where the Reds had them on the ropes, had MacKenzie Gore on the ropes. He was falling on the mound because the rain was coming in, and they still couldn't make it happen. And so Noelvi Marte strikes out with Elliott McLean on base, drawing walks, and then they go on to the end of the game there. I know a lot of people probably want to mention that Graham Ashcraft home run, and that was a bummer, but we'll kind of see how that goes as well. So with today just not being great with the runners in scoring position, another thing that really stood out, lots and lots and lots of strikeouts. Let's just put this in context for you guys today. Everyone struck out for the Reds today. Everyone. Jose Trevino went into his last at-bat without one, had a city streak on the line, struck out, completed it. They had 5 hits today and 13 strikeouts. They had 9 walks today and 13 strikeouts. They had more strikeouts than base runners. They had 13 strikeouts in 35 plate appearances today. Whew. That's not good. And the one thing you can say is there was a lot of soft contact through the season so far. There was a lot of putting balls in play that just wasn't working out. Today, there was none of that. there's just wasn't any of that. And it's one of those days you tip your hat to MacKenzie Gore. He had 9 of those strikeouts. He leads the league in strikeouts for a reason, but they really kind of let this one go. And I don't know if it was the fact that it was a little later afternoon game and the sun was a little funky or what. I don't have excuses. They can't have excuses. But a lot of balls went right by and a lot of lack of contact in this game as well. And again, MacKenzie Gore was great. The Washington Nationals bullpen, who had been abysmal going into this game, also was really, really good, which is shocking. I mean, that was shocking how well they played. And then now you kind of look at a situation where it's just kind of the thing that's so weird is, they get a lot of hits most of the time. Like last night they lost, but they had 12 hits. They've had multiple double-digit hit games in this homestand. And they've had 3 games where they lost scoring 1 run now in this homestand as well. So just kind of a weird homestand, a disappointing one that they really needed to do much better, and they could not put it together. But someone did manage to put something together, so we can at least end this on a bit of a high note today, right?
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
Let's shout out Nick Martinez today with 6 great 1-run innings, 1 run, 4 hits, and 6 strikeouts. Man, he was awesome. And he's been really good now his last 3 starts. So the first couple starts of the year, not so good. These last few starts, awesome. Really, really good. And he kept them in the game. He gave them a chance to win it. And it just seemed like, the Reds just could not get anything going on for him offensively. But we're now looking at a situation with Nick Martinez, where pulling up his game logs real quick, and his last 3 games. So he goes 5 2/3 against Washington, 2 earned runs. Against St. Louis on Monday, gets the win, 6 innings, 1 earned run. Today against Washington, 6 innings, 1 earned run. So he's been really, really good in his last. So 17 2/3 in his last 3 starts with 4 earned runs. So that has been pretty awesome for him. And I thought, he's really showing that he's part of this team, and he's really showing that he can make this thing going on. And I'm excited to see how he kind of picks the ball up in his 6th time as well. I do also want to give another shout out for not necessarily a player of the game, but someone who did have an excellent performance this week. The Reds grounds crew. My God, for those who either live in the area or follow the team closely, the weather in Cincinnati this week was terrible. My grass, I cut it on Monday. Thank goodness I did, because now I'm going to have to, I don't know when I'm going to be able to cut it again, because I feel like it never stops raining. Those guys had to deal with a cancellation, a doubleheader, 4 rain delays. Do I have that right? 3 or 4. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all were delayed or had a delay in the game. Yeah, I want to make sure they get their love and give them their respect and appreciation, because without them, we probably don't get any baseball games this week. And that would be a bummer, even if the Reds don't play very well. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up and move on, and everyone can enjoy their Sundays. The Cincinnati Reds are losers today to the Washington Nationals, 4-1. The Nationals have 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. The Cincinnati Reds 1 run on 5 hits, 1 error. Your winning pitcher today is Jorge Lopez. He is now 4-0 with a 5.87 ERA. Wow. Your losing pitcher today is Graham Ashcraft. He is 2-3 with a 2.2 ERA. And Kyle Finnegan gets his 11th save of the year for the Nationals. Tomorrow, the Reds are back at it in Atlanta to go ahead and go 1-on with the Atlanta Braves. That game will be at 7:15 p.m. Eastern. Brady Singer taking the ball for the Reds. He is 4-1 with a 3.24. He will be going against AJ Smith-Shawver, who is 1-2 with a 4.26 ERA. And boy, do the Reds need to have some wins on this road stand. This is sort of 4-game set with the Nationals, and then you have the Astros coming up. The Nationals, geez, Tim. 4 games set with the Braves and 3 games with the Astros for you come home for the White Sox and the Guardians. So let's see if they can pick up some wins here on the road and get us feeling good again, because Lord knows that we need it. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I definitely appreciate it. I'm Tim Daniel. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow night here on the POSTCAST.